What's wrong, kiddo?
Oh, hey Grandpa.
Boy, I asked you a fucking question.
Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry.
Okay, good. See you later.
It's just...
Oh my god.
my last video didn't do so well, and I'm not sure if I should keep going.
The Halloween special? Come on, it can't be that bad. Show me. Jesus, never mind.
Yeah, I know. It's bad.
Well, boy, when I was in the war, I felt just as hopeless. But do you know what I learned?
What?
If all hope seems lost, it probably is. I haven't had a beer in 2 weeks and I'm starting to feel it a little.
Gramps, don't kick the kid while he's down.
Thanks, Herbert.
Clearly, you're not equipped to cheer him up. Let me call someone.
Hello, who is this?
Hey, Alan, it's Herbert from college.
Ah, yes. Why are you calling my work?
Well, a friend of mine's been down in the dumps lately. Need your help to make him, smile.
I don't really do that sort of thing. Why not ask Pim or Charlie?
Come on, Alan, you know why. You're the only person I can pay with cheese.
Cheese?
I'll be there shortly.
Okay, Storm, I have the solution for your sadness, but for the time being, how about you just talk about smiling friends a little? You always feel better when you're making a video.
Yeah, maybe you're right. So a few months ago, I made a video about adult cartoons, and one of the shows that I briefly covered was this little show you might know called Smiling Friends. And in that video, I said, and to be honest, I could probably make an entire video on its own about this show. And with season 3 having just come out, I figured what better time is there? So, hey, what's going on? I'm Storm, I need sleep, and today, once again, we are going to be talking about Smiling Friends. Wow, I could have sworn the title card was supposed to cut me off. The way this show has been blowing up as of late is crazy. I wasn't gonna make another video about it, but my entire TikTok feed has just been flooded with memes and clips from the show. And naturally, the FOMO set in. And one script later, here we are. Now I'm sure that most of you already know what Smiling Friends is, but for those of you who don't, not to worry, I leave no stone unturned. That's just how far I'm willing to go for you, dear viewer. I value you deeply. Anyways, Smiling Friends is an Adult Swim animated show released in January of 2022 and took over the internet, solidifying itself as an instant classic. It follows primarily these two guys, Pim and Charlie, at their work. But they don't have a normal job. They work at Smiling Friends, a charity organization where they get sent on crazy, often dangerous adventures to help wacky characters solve their problems and to make them smile. Along with Pim and Charlie, there are a few other main, slightly less important characters, namely Glep, Ellen, and Mr. Boss. Cough. The best cough character. Cough.
Did you just say cough?
Shut up. Now that you've had the rundown, I thought it would be fun to spend this video looking at what's new with the new season, the best episode in the show, and finally, talk about the absolute chokehold that this show
has on the internet.
You don't even know how bad it is. So, let's get straight into it. What's new, Scooby-Doo? That is the wrong show. When watching season 3 of Smiling Friends, an up in animation quality can be instantly recognized. Even in the first episode, there are scenes that look genuinely crazy when you compare them to the first season. And I have to say, when I saw some of these almost cinematic shots in the trailer, it had me a little worried. Now you're probably wondering, but Storm, isn't better animation a good thing? Well, to answer your question in the most confusing way I possibly can, sock puppet I used to represent the audience, Yes and no. You see, Smiling Friends was created by these two dudes, Zach Hadel and Michael Cusack, who are also the voices of Charlie and Pim. The reason bringing them into the conversation is relevant, other than them literally having had made the show, is where they come from. Before their show on Adult Swim, Zach and Michael were part of that infamous era of internet animation. You know, those YouTube cartoons you watched as a kid, but kind of knew you shouldn't be watching as a kid. For all the Gen Alphas that didn't get to experience that golden era of YouTube. Oh god, I sound like Grandpa.
What was that?
Nothing. Let me put it like this. For those of you who weren't there, it's pretty much what Meat Canyon does, but like by other people. I think one a lot of you will know is a cartoon from the 2010s called Get Out of My Car. I'll play a short clip here, but if you guys want to watch the full video, I'll put it somewhere in the description.
Get out! No!
You see, now you know what I'm talking about, right? There's a certain charm to these old videos that I think is rare to find these days, but that's the highlight of Smiling Friends. The show perfectly captures that chaotic, lol random energy that comes from the internet, and it's why better animation can be concerning. A part of that charm I just mentioned is the low quality roughness of the animation. It feels like it was made to come off as chaotic. It's often off model, the audio spikes all the time, and the line work is all over the place. So even though better animation is good, it leaves some concern in regards to where the roots of the show are. But I'm happy to report, of the 3 episodes that are out as of recording this, Smiling Friends is still its good old self. The new episodes are great, and I can only see them getting better. The creators don't seem like they have or will be compromising creatively anytime soon, and with seasons 4 and 5 already confirmed, I can't see the show going anywhere but up. And I can prove it, because my favorite episode in the entire show, pause for suspense, is from season 3. Hey there, we're in this corner now. I figured we could use a change of scenery. What's that? You're wondering about the long-ass title for this segment in the video? Well, let me explain.
Wait.
Alan, why are you here?
Storm, I'm here to help make you smile.
I'm confused. How did you know I was feeling down?
I called him.
Herbert? You did that for me?
Yeah, man. I love you, bro.
I love you too, dog.
So, how can I assist you?
Not to interrupt, but why are you the one that came? Isn't this like Charlie and Pim's job?
Do you want my help or not?
Well, I've been talking about the show for a while now, and I'm actually starting to feel kind of better. Maybe I just needed to realize that one bad video isn't the end of the world.
That was surprisingly easy. I don't know what Charlie is always complaining about. I'll take my cheese and leave now, okay?
Anyway, where was I? Oh, right, the new episode. So ignoring this strangely long title, this show ends up being probably the funniest thing that has ever come out of this show. It sees Mr. Frog making a reappearance, briefly as the President of the United States, before becoming Emperor of the World. What can I say? The man has come a long way from eating people on network television. But something is wrong. Now that Mr. Frog has achieved everything, he feels empty, passionless. So, naturally, he does the only thing he can. He makes a peanut in charge of the world and calls Charlie and Pim for their help. There are a lot of reasons why this episode just works. It puts that improved animation that I was talking about on display, and even shows us how much better their mixing of mediums has gotten with this amazing scene between Mr. Frog and his dad.
She asked about you. Everyone does. Saw you on that TV show, eating that bug, or whatever it was. Then we all saw you become president. Everyone said to me, "Oh, how's your boy doing? You must be so proud of him." I would nod my head, but I didn't have the heart to tell them I was embarrassed. Embarrassed to see you on that TV screen, making a fool of yourself. Making a fool of the frog name.
I love that his dad is just some dude in green body paint. It's hilarious. But although it works out in the end with Mr. Frog transcending the physical plane to unlock all the answers to the universe, and briefly squeezing in a reference to Joe Rogan's podcast, the thing that made this my favorite episode of the entire show was the B-plot. The entire thing follows Ellen and Mr. Boss trying to convince a building inspector that Smiling Friends headquarters is up to code. And even though its runtime is shorter than half the episode, it is riddled with scenes that genuinely had me dying of laughter.
Cool. Can you give me a sec?
Alan, we are so fucked.
Speaking of scenes that had me dying of laughter, have you realized the sheer quantity of sound bites that have turned into trends on TikTok? Like that clip I just played of Mr. Boss and Alan.
Alan, we are so fucked.
It is a lot of sound bites. After my video on adult animation, I kind of forgot about Smiling Friends. I still knew it existed, but I didn't make an effort to keep up with the show. It was out of my life. Until one morning, lo and behold, I opened TikTok and every video is a Smiling Friends video. It just wouldn't stop. After Sabrina Carpenter's album lost its relevancy on my feed, Smiling Friends just took over. And it's not like it wasn't always scattered about, but as of late, the amount has multiplied tremendously. You got clips from the show, soundbites from older seasons, soundbites from newer seasons, impressions of Mr. Boss, art of the show. The list just doesn't stop. And I'm a little ashamed to admit it, but without these hundreds, possibly thousands of videos flooding my phone's screen, I probably wouldn't have known that season 3 had come out. And this video that you're watching right now probably wouldn't exist. So what I'm pretty much trying to say is, I don't scroll too much on my phone. I was just doing research for this video to bring you the deepest insight I possibly can. That makes it okay. I don't have a problem.
Am I the asshole for treating my coworker?
One thing that does concern me though, is because of the show's recent surge into the mainstream, the studios are taking immediate advantage. I don't know if you've seen what they did to Rick and Morty in merchandising, but it's slowly starting to happen to Smiling Friends. And I don't know what that means for the future of the show, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, moving on. I just added this segment to justify my scrolling problem. I mean, my scrolling not a problem. Because it's not a problem.
Quick GRWM, we're starting with foundation.
I must say, overall, it has been a really good year for TV shows, especially on social media. Peacemaker had its fair share of the mainstream, followed by Gen V, and now Smiling Friends has taken the reins. It's cool to see these shows that would normally be pushed into their own niche little corner of the internet take a hold of the spotlight for a change. But overall, I think Smiling Friends is here to stay. I can truly see it going to some crazy places, and I will definitely make sure to keep track of future seasons. You know what? Herbert, please set a reminder for the next season of Smiling Friends.
Already done.
Damn, dude, I am loving this back and forth we're having this episode. You know, usually we argue, but, you know, today we've just been on the same wavelength. I'm loving it. You're a cool fucking guy, Herbert.
You too, man. You're cool as fuck too, bro.
Yeah, bro?
Yeah, bro. Now tell all the other cool motherfuckers watching this video to subscribe, bro.
I fucking will, bro. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe or leave any suggestions in the comments for future videos. That is any comic, manga, show, or movie that you want to see. Okay, that'll be all for this video. And always remember, Alan, we are so fucked. Until next time.